right, I've been getting a request to use Shadow King in their arena, so we're gonna make an attempt at it. Not really sure if this is better, but we're gonna use Shadow King instead of endgame Thanos. The other thing that's been happening a lot is on defense, people are moving Odin to Fortifier. So we're gonna climb as far as we can. Now I have a 5 red Shadow King. So a lot of people have higher, I suppose. I guess you could have got a 7, through that event store. I might have to refresh the store to get to 6 or 7. So the main thing here is to do double basic. I'm gonna do basic on Gladiator, and absolutely do not do the special, because the special will cause Odin to assist, which presents problems when he eventually takes his turn and does his special. If Odin has not assisted by the time he takes a turn, then the battlefield effect won't come up, and hopefully that's what happens here. So we're going to continue to focus on Gladiator, and then once the super basic on Apocalypse available, I'm going to switch targets to Odin, but not before that. All right, there we go, and he's dead. And so once Odin is dead, the match is over. It's just over. So I can put it on auto, and then it just auto plays from there. Let's go and do another one. We're gonna have to sit this out. I mean, the match is about Odin. I mean, Odin is by far the best character in the game. It's literally like, I mean, how much better is Odin than Mephisto? It's by a lot. Odin is easily the best character in the game, and he can 1v5 this team. It's all about him getting his battlefield effect out. If you don't get the battlefield effect out, then he doesn't do anything. So killing Odin early is really the only solution. That's just the way it's good. Yeah. All right, let's keep going and try the next one. So it's pretty much audible once Odin is dead. Let's go to the next match, and hopefully we'll come up against some that are running Fortifier. I find that those are a little bit more challenging. So there is, I find that the ones, well, let's just do 2021. But I'm finding that the Odins that run Fortifier are a little bit trickier. In fact, I need to go set my defense here and lock it in. I think I want to use Raider elsewhere in the game, but all right, basic again, and then another basic here on Gladiator. There we go. Okay, there's another basic. All right, so then we're still targeting Gladiator until the super empowered basic comes right there, and then we'll target Odin, but not before, because we don't want to strip the taunt away. Because if that happens, then we won't be able to do the super basic. All right, so I can do the special here. What does special do more? Let's see here. Someone is suggesting me to do the special. 300%? I'm gonna do special. All right. Then we can hit auto. What is the advantage to using the basic there instead of the special? I guess if Odin does take a turn, you want him to do the special, right? That's the thing, is you want Odin to special rather than do a basic, so you don't want the ability block on him. Okay. That's the only thing I could think of, is that if you do the basic there with Shadow King, I'm not sure, because I know that the kind of the game plan is is that you want Odin to do his special if he has not done the assist. So there you go. Okay. Okay, we are cruising through this. Let's get through and go to the next match here. All right. let's see. We are at 21. Why don't we push this as far as we can? I want to see how consistent this is. The other team that I've been using is pretty consistent. Now, if we get into a situation where we lose, we'll switch back to the other team. No Odin. Wow. No Odin right there. All right. Well, we're just going to go in and do that. Interesting. No Odin, and they were able to climb. That's fantastic that they were able to get that high. I noticed that there's a lot of people in my shard that have Odin, and I'm like, today I got pushed all the way back to 35. I don't know what your shard looks like, but that's wild. Okay, we're gonna do the basic again, because why not? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna super punch Thanos to see if I can get Thanos. So this is kind of interesting right here. In-game Thanos, if you can super punch him with Apoc's empowered basic, it won't trigger his passive. Let's see if that... Yeah, it didn't trigger his passive. Now we got to kill him really quick before he gains health, and then it triggers. Yeah, but we bypassed the whole thing of stripping of my safeguard and everything by doing it that way. So Apoc, it just bypasses it. So that's a interesting little tidbit there that was pointed out to me a little bit ago. And then once, I guess it doesn't matter if we do the special or the bait. We're just going to do, let's just do the special, I guess. Battlefield effect will proc, and then now we'll be able to start doing the wipe. There we go. All right, auto play, and we're going to go, probably could have autoed that whole match. Probably. I'm not really sure. I mean, no Odin just plays a lot differently. Okay. Okay, we're just going to keep tappy. I think we got one more, and then the match will be over, right? One more attack from them, and then one more swipe from Odin, and it'll be over. No, we didn't even have to do that. We went into the ultimate. Okay, then. Let's go to the next one. I kind of want to push all the way to 1 just to see if I can get to number 1 with Shadow Kingpin. I'm going to just keep calling him that. Shadow Kingpin. Let's see. Again, no Raider, no Fortifier on Odin. Those are the ones that give me the most trouble. And then I got to remind myself when I get to the end of this to actually go and change it, and then click the little checkbox so that it doesn't change when I toggle him back to Raider or Striker or whatever in other game modes. All right. Double basic from Mephisto to get our party started. All right, so this is when the match sometimes goes bad, is that when their Mephisto hits Odin. Let's see. No, we're still fine. Okay. We're going to get the super basic here. Empowered basic onto Odin. Okay. Do that. Yeah, look at that. That is fantastic. All right, autoplay. We'll keep going. We're going to keep going. And after this match, I'm going to go and change my Odin to Fortifier. And then I'm going to check the box so that it doesn't change on this out of this game mode. Because I think I forgot to check the box, and I set it as Fortifier, and then I moved it. And that's probably why I dropped all the way to 35. I feel like I was holding an arena a little better. Now, it's only important to get into the top 10 to get max rewards at payout. Otherwise, you know, the amount of power cores you get a day goes down when you're outside of the top 10. But really, there's not much of an incentive to go higher than the top 10, you know, to like number 1 or whatever anymore. It's just the arena. And I gotta say, that's one of the few things that Scopely, I think, has done that's been very player friendly, is made power cores more accessible through the arena. Out of all the things that they've done in the last, I don't know, in the intermediate term, you know, they've, you know, with the non-player friendly decisions, that one right there is probably pretty good. I mean, I think that's pretty good. Let's set defense, and yeah, it's not locked. So let's change him to Fortifier. And then lock. And then we're going to hit save. Or we're going to hit ready. I'm not going to put Kingpin on defense. Now, when I go back into battle, I have to... I think I want him as a raider on offense. All right, here we go. Yeah, there we go. We're going to switch that back to raider. There we go. Let's go back in here. Build up Shadow King. Wow, there's not much to build up on him. Other than get the red stars on him. And I've got 5 red stars and working on getting access to at least 6 before the event ends. All right, so this is interesting. They're not running a gladiator. So I'm just going to go all in on Odin. And actually, I'm going to do the special into Odin here because that does not matter here, right? This is really wild. Okay then. Yeah, this is really weird. We're gonna hit Thanos because Thanos, we're gonna drop him below 50% so that his passive doesn't trigger. Let's hit all 3. Okay. Is my Odin gonna die? Maybe. Interesting. All right, let's do the special. Oh, don't heal up above 50%, please. Please don't heal up above 50%. Thank you. He died before anything happened. All right. We can put it on autoplay. Interesting defense. I don't see that very often, but that feels pretty simple. You just focus in on an Odin and you're good to go. All right. Then we get the ping from the possession or whatever that guy's called. Little purple dude. All right. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's keep going. And we're just going to push all the way up to 1. I'll spin some power cores because I just want to get all the way there. Because then I'll be convinced that Shadow King was worth taking into arena. So we're going to go to number 4 next. And let's look at I want to look at the ISOs on him. All right, yeah, you can see some people are doing Fortifier right there. I'm pushing for, well, you know what? Let's do that number 5 because then I can still go to 1 from there. Just want to see if this presents a higher challenge with Fortifier on Odin. It feels like when I was running in-game Thanos instead of Shadow Kingpin, that was the situations that I would come down to a mirror match, which then became like a coin flip, is when there was a Fortifier on Odin. I don't think Fortifier on Odin is gonna move you to like, a 20% defensive win, but more than not having it, I feel like you pretty much can win on offense pretty consistently. All right, yeah, I feel like if my apocalypse pops off, we're good. Yeah, there we go. He went after Gladiator. Okay. Who's he gonna hit? Yeah, there he took care of Odin right there with the ghost guy. All right, no difference there, and then we're gonna go to number 1, and then that'll wrap up the video. Doesn't matter because once Odin gets his battlefield effect up, yeah, Mephisto can reset that, but generally by that time that happens, the match is over. It's not gonna matter much. Yeah, look at that. He's gonna do AoE. Chomp, chomp, chomp. He says delicious. All right, there is. All right, and now we can get the assists now that Gore is gone, so that'll make the match go a little bit faster. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's go to the next one. We got to go to number 1, and then we will be set. And then I'll be convinced that Shadow King makes for the easiest team. A lot of advocates for this team have positioned it to me. There's another fortifier as more consistent. A lot of people are saying it's like 97% win rate. I did have a loss on it the other day though, but maybe I misplayed it. I'm not really sure. I don't know what it is with the in-game Thanos. I'm going to say it's close to like 90%, but it's not 100%. There's just these weird situations where APOC doesn't take a turn. Somehow APOC gets stuck and Odin goes before APOC goes, and then the match is just miserable. Well, they're running Shadow King on defense. Oh boy. So they don't have the battlefield effect though. I'm gonna do the basic here. So we've got it now. All right, now we're gonna go all in on Odin and see if we can get Odin near dead before he takes a turn. All right, super basic coming in right here, and that's a little bit unfortunate. There we go. All right then. All right. He was at number 1 and he had Shadow King on defense. If Shadow King on defense is better than without, let me know in the comment section. I think any team can win on offense, essentially. But this is kind of fun anyways. Let me know what you think. Bye for now.